Now we take aim at Griffin Canning, who started very slowly for the Halos on the mound, but Jim, his last two starts have been pretty solid.
Yeah, he's had to turn it around a little bit. Only one quality start. I would have to say that that's the win that he has. You can look at the pitch arsenal right there. Fastball runs a little bit. It's pretty straight, but the tiny little run. Curveball's a little bit slurvy. Changeup's just going to fade away from you. He does have a cutter, but it doesn't really cut. It kind of stays straight. So interesting to see what he does try to combat the left-handed bats in this lineup.
And Matt Carpenter ready to lead off for the Cardinals on an overcast night in Southern California. Griffin Canning goes to work.
Yeah, and that's a chase and a miss. Fastball 94, throws it by Carpenter.
As Griffin Canning starts the night with a strikeout of Matt Carpenter.
He hasn't thrown a lot of four-seamers of late, but that time he had him looking off speed and then threw the express upstairs.
Nootbaar is the batter, and he comes into play tonight hitting just 194.
Drives that one into right center field. That's down for a hit. That's going to scoot toward the warning track. Pilar cuts it off, but bobbles it. And Nootbaar stands at second with a lightning bolt double with one out. His seventh two-base hit. He's now hit safely in 7 of 9.
This ball is smashed. 105 mile an hour off the breaking ball. And you can see on the grass, that ball just rolls and rolls and rolls. Pilar does a nice job, at least cut it off. That ball goes to the wall. Newt might have a triple.
So there, as they say, goes the no-hitter, a one-out double, and Paul Goldschmidt is up.
Here's the 2-2, and he took kind of a half swing, went around, struck him out. That's out number 2, and both outs coming on Canning strikeouts.
Yeah, nice job by Griffin Canning. He's not giving in to Goldschmidt at all. And finally, Griffin Canning throws the curveball on that outside part of the plate. Very defensive swing.
So it's up to Arenado if the Cardinals are to break through here in the first inning. Nolan's enjoyed a happy homecoming. His third home run is the 328th of his career, good for 118th all time on the big league home run list. He's tied with Mo Vaughn and Sean Green.
Canning is ready. This will be pitch 20 here in the first inning, and it's on its way, and it's a bouncing ball that's hit out near short, handled there by Neto. The throw to first in time, and the inning ends on a 6-3 ground out.
They'll face a guy who's given up a lot of home runs over the course of his career, especially last season, Lance Lynn back in Cardinal red.
And he doesn't go and shy away from throwing his fastball. He throws quite a few between his two-seam, his four-seam, and his cut fastball, so he will leave some pitches out over the plate. He will be aggressive with his fastball, but you got to get that barrel and do some lifting to it.
Well, the Angels certainly did that against Lance Lynn last year, hitting 6 home runs off of Lynn. Of course, he gave up 44 home runs last season, a big number. Here's Shotwell driving one out toward right field. Nootbaar is back. That's gone. A home run. Leadoff shot, Nolan Shotwell. And a big start for the Angels against Lance Lynn.
And that's the type of swing you want, Wayne, on a 2-0 count. You got yourself in a hitter's count, and he did some damage. 103.7 off the bat, 4th home run of the year for Shotwell. He's going to go the other way often, but when you get a pitch in that part of the plate, that's when you want to do some damage, and he did so. Another home run for the Halos against Lance Lynn.
Giving him up quite the same as he did last year, but he's still out 6. And Nolan Shotwell turning on one, driving it out to give the Angels a 1-0 advantage. He's got to peel that home run halo off his head. There he goes.
He's going to enjoy it for a little longer.
Just the second leadoff home run for the Angels this year, as Luis Guillorme is your batter.
Here's one that's bounced by the mound, and then it ricochets right off the second base bag and caroms into left center for a base hit. Boy, he couldn't have placed that any better right there, and Guillorme has a single. He's on, and Taylor Ward the next batter.
Instead, it's a swing and a miss. Ward didn't get that, and Lance Lynn has his first out tonight.
Lance Lynn came into the ball game averaging just about a strikeout an inning. He was just a little over a strikeout an inning a year ago.
Calhoun looking for career hit number 250 in his major league time. He's 3 for 4 against Lance head-to-head.
Calhoun drives one to the gap in right center field. That's a base hit. It bounces to the wall. Guillorme's on his horse, on his way to third. He's being waved home. Relay throw to the plate from Mason Winners, off the mark. Guillorme scores. It goes to the backstop. Calhoun ends up at third, and the Angels are up 2-0.
Well, Mr. Doubles again.
As Pilar, who's been a runs batted in machine, and learned it all at Chaminade Prep. He has had 12 hits and 13 RBIs in his last 6 games. It's a good month Now he grounds one off of Lance Lynn. This will score another run, and it's a base hit for Pilar as Goldschmidt couldn't get to it in time. Infield single, run batted in, 3-0 Angels.
Unbelievable. 14th RBI is an Angel for Pilar. Unreal.
We really need Lance to go deep into this game. Doesn't have his plus stuff yet. He's given up now 3 runs, 4 hits in the first inning and has already thrown 24 pitches. So Logan O'Hoppe is the catcher. He's a double play candidate if Lynn can get the ball on the ground and at somebody. Walking lead at first and no chance for Herrera. Pilar kept dancing at first and took off. Lynn never stepped off or made him stop, and that's easy pickings for Pilar, who's 4 for 4 in stolen bases.
A hit could mean another run with Pilar at second. Here's the pitch on O'Hoppe. He lifts this one high in the air. It's hit pretty well out into right center field. Out on the warning track, making the catch is Nootbaar. It's deep enough for Pilar to tag and go to third, so that'll be the second out, and Mickey Moniak will be the next hitter.
Yeah, Lance Lynn is not fooling anybody at the moment.
Here's Moniak, who's been struggling at the plate. We'll see if he can get that runner home with 2 outs.
And that one bounces away. Herrera can't find it. Lynn tried to flip it with his glove to the Cardinals catcher. The ball went straight in the air, and that allowed Pilar to score on a ball in the dirt. What's going on here in the first inning?
A little bit of everything so far.
Man, oh man.
Now 2-2 on Moniak, and the pitch. A swing and a miss. A wild pitch, too bad. Moniak strikes out. 7 men came to bat. 4 runs scored.
2 more hits for the Angels here in the third inning and nobody out. Calhoun doubled. Took third on Mason Wynn's high throw to the plate. That one down the line. Great play by Goldschmidt. That saved a run and maybe 2. The runners move up and 1 out. And you can't say enough about the Cardinals defensively this year. They've had a couple of great plays tonight too.
Well, Lance does not have command tonight. He's been scuffling. Usually his ball strike ratio is a lot better than that.
Feels like this is make or break time for Lance Lynn. Swinging a fly ball left side, but that may get out of play. Burleson giving chase towards the line. He reaches up.
Did he? Yeah, he's got it, and Burleson takes some punishment.
Okay, that was a really acrobatic play by Burleson, who jumped.
Hit his hip.
Hit the hip against the wall. The fans didn't get in his way.
You know, Griffin Canning's been very good. It's given them some problems.
He's gotten Goldschmidt on strikes.
Goldschmidt swings and he hits a high fly ball. That's it to deep right center, and it's a goner. Goldschmidt with his 4th home run of the year. The Cardinals trail by 3.
You guys know when he's going that way, that's a sign that real good things are about to happen. The Cardinals bullpen underwent a dramatic change from last season to this year. I think everyone has to be extremely and pleasantly surprised at how effective this group has been for Ollie this year.
Fly ball left field, hit well by Neto. At 4 is Burleson. It's gone. Home run for Zach Neto.
Get that run right back.
Angels 10-12 on the road. They've lost 16 of 21 though here at Angel Stadium. Taylor Ward drives one toward left field, pretty deep near the wall. It's gone. 3rd homer of the night for the Halos. Taylor Ward has his first in the month of May, and it's a 6-1 Angel lead. Batter will be Mickey Moniak. Line drive base hit, RBI for Moniak. Scores Calhoun to make it 7-1.
8 have been stranded by the Cardinals, and Burleson is on second with 2 outs in the 8th inning. The 2-2 pitch. Donovan, a base hit to left field. Burleson is being waved around. Here comes the throw, and it's cut off. The Cardinals get a 2-out run and trail 7-2.
The Angels are 1 out away from securing a win to finish this series. Rounds it up the middle as Kyron Paris surrounds it, gets it to first. Say goodnight to the Cardinals. The Angels close out the homestand with a win. 7-2, they beat St. Louis here tonight.